Good morning everyone. We're still at the park up. It's nice and sunny, but boy is it blowing a hoolie. So there's our view again. This is the North Sea now, we're on the east side. And for the North Sea, boy, this water is clear. As you can see from the waves, it's proper windy. And as I say, that park up over there, £15 where we are, free. Don't know if you can see a man doing there, look. Michael's gone for a walk down there. So I'm going back in because it is absolutely blowing out here. So we'll catch you later. Stand by.
A few moments later.
So we're just going for a walk along Cullen and come across this sign. I don't know if you can see it. And this is what it used to look like. It used to be a little harbour. I'll move a bit closer for you. It used to have the old sailboats come in, look. And this is what it used to look like. Pet cemetery, look. Dog there. Couple of dogs. Never seen anything like this on the side of the coast. It's a rabbit one over there. Beautiful. Beloved cat. Couple of dogs over there. Scotty dog. Wow, it's quite big. Another cat there, Patience, 18 years. Another cat. Picture of the dogs, look. Bouncy, Brandy and Tess buried there, look. Underneath that plant. Mr. Puddles. Wow. Another little bit over here. Bruno, 2002, that one's been here for. Dog. So this is what is left of the harbour. Just this little bit here. Port Long Pier. Says here, the combination of a horse, man and cart served the people of Cullen for many years. The photograph was taken in 1940, shortly before refuse collection was monetised. And this bloke, he used to collect all the rubbish and bring it down to this pier and dump it in the sea. And he got fined £100 for doing it. Wow, that's a lot of money back in them days, isn't it? So we've just walked along and we're now in Port Long Bay, and this is an old smuggling spot back in the day. Used to come along onto this little bit here, this little sandy beach, and bring all their goodies that they're smuggling in: tobacco, beer, wine, port. And this is where they used to smuggle it up. There's an old sort of concrete jetty here. Yeah, and this is where they used to smuggle. There's a footpath going up there, takes you up into the village, and then a path going around there walks all the way around the coast. Yeah, it was quite dangerous coming smuggling here, looking at all these rocks. I suppose that's why they did it. Less likely to get caught. Now look at the size of these guns that used to be here to protect the seafront. Look at them, look. And this is a volunteer artillery corps. They were formed in 1860, October 1860. 80 volunteers. And it says here, in 1820, records show that a quantity of gin, brandy and tobacco were landed at Port Long. These landings were hidden in the drain that carried the water over the road, and there were a considerable number of casks. However, information was passed to the authorities, and the King's men came from Sands End and seized the whole quantity. Yeah. Salmon in here. Seals on the beach, look. Look at him having a good look at us. They're rocks, but there's seals, 3 of them. Oh, there he goes, look. Can you see him move? Just chilling in the sun.
One of the big ones looking up there. Look, a little one just come out.
Where?
There,
I can't
look,
see
you
it.
can just see it. I can just see it.
Oh yeah, I see
You
it.
see it just come out the sea.
Let's see if I can find him for you. There he is, look, just coming out to sea, look. Oh, sorry about this. It's a bit windy. Yeah. There's another one just come out to sea. And there's some more there, look. There's quite a few of them actually, look. And there's some more. Just chilling, look. They look like rocks from a distance. It's only because they move we noticed them. So here we are, guys. We're walking up to what we found on Google Maps, the remains of a castle. Don't know what it's going to be like when we get there. And look at these views. Lovely jubbly. See for miles, and it is absolutely chucking it down in the distance there. And there's Billy and Miguel.
Happy birthday, Tracy, Misty Eyes, on the 12th of May.
There you go, you're happy. Give you a shout out like you asked. We do shout outs, so if you want to shout out, I know I've got not many of you on here, but I don't care. But if you want to shout out, just drop us a message. And thanks for all your comments, much appreciated. And the advice, not calling Michael Mick, get over it. I know too many Micks, so sometimes it slips out. Yeah, so.
Call me what you like, but don't call me Mike.
Yep. So, alright wanker. So, yeah. Let's have a walk down to the remains of this castle. What's it called? Can you remember?
No.
No, nor can I. Yeah, I'll have a look and
Find something.
yeah, find something. So catch you in a bit.
2,000 years later.
Here we are, walking down the right road now. That road I was just walking up, that I showed you just before, going the wrong way. I must learn to read Google Maps. So we're now heading down towards the castle. So we'll catch you in a bit. Stand by. I don't know if you can see that. Right over here, that's where he was earlier. That's where we parked up for the night. And that's where the smugglers come ashore. So there you go, guys. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's the remains of this castle.
Findlater Castle.
Findlater or Findlater Castle. Or what's left of it. There's a path there. We're going to have a take walk down and have a look. But yeah, right on the coast. And what's left of it. So stand by. We'll catch you in a minute. Guys, it says the ruined castle you see before you dates from the 15th century. And it says it is one of the most fortified castles around due to where it is. That's what it looked like. If you can see that, that's what it looked like when it wasn't a ruin. We've just walked down to what remains of the castle walls. Whoa, and that's a steep old walk. Jeez, man. There we go, look. Proper ruin, this one. Oh, there's a nice steep drop down there, look. Oh dear. Oh, there we go at the very top. I'm just going to have a look down here. Well, bear with me, it might get a little bit jiggly. It's a bit steep, a bit slippery. Oh shit. Way. Oh. Wow. Look at that. And what is that then? I wonder what that is they've used to hold all this together. Oh, it just looks like sand binded together with something. Yeah, it's still standing, surprisingly enough, for all these years. Now I've got to get back up here. Oh my days. Oh, yeah. And we're up. And another little bit down there. Yeah, to see where all the separate rooms were. Let's have a look down here. This is all part of the castle still, believe it or not. I don't know what's underneath my feet. It's all grass and mud now. It looks like an old fireplace there. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that wind on the microphone. I've got my windsock on, so I don't think you're about to hear it, hopefully. I apologise if the audio is crap. Oh, look at that down there. Oh, it's blowing a gale. Wow. I bet that was a view back in the day. Sitting here in front of that open fireplace just there. Here's another room. Wow, look at this, guys. And then looking out onto the coast. I take it this used to be a window. Yeah. And just over there, there's a cave there. That looks like it's been man-made. It's maybe cut out the rocks for this. And then we've got another room just round the corner here. I can't believe how well this is weathered. Ooh. Yeah, it's another room next door. Oh, be careful here, because as you can see, there's a few more down there. Some rooms. Let me see if I can climb down and show you. And we've got another little room here. And I don't know if that was some sort of window to look out of. And then we've got another little room down here. I assume that was the wall, so I assume it's another room. Another little window there. And then this goes through into something else. And it is still standing after 2,000 years. What's that through there? Another lookout post, I assume. Something down under there. I think that was the room we was in just a minute ago. It looks like another fireplace there. It's amazing how many years this has stood. Or what's still left standing, I should say. So yeah, so look, all this stone and I don't know what this is in between it, but it's pretty hard. It's harder than cement, and it's still upright. And this is on the east coast of Scotland.
Yeah. If you did fall over, I would have checked that.
So I don't know if you can see it on this camera. I've left my phone back in the van. But that rock over there looks very similar to what they've made the castle out of. So I'm wondering if they've cut it out of there. And this is where all this rock comes from. We're walking down this path. It's the only path that leads to the castle. So how many footsteps are we walking in with people walking up and down? Staggering to rear when you think like that. You may not think like that, but yeah, how many footsteps are we treading in? And some of you paranormal guys, perhaps you could come here and visit. You might get in contact with someone, because as I say, it's been here since the 18th century. What a beautiful surrounding. Look, even Billy the dog made it all the way here. This bird, guys, let's see if I can creep up to it, get a better picture. Look at that, it looks like a sparrow's body, but it's got a yellow head. So guys, I'll read this out to you, I've just found it. The ruined castle you see before you dates from the 15th century, possibly incorporating elements of the late 14th century structure. Although it is thought to have been the site of a stronghold since at least the 13th century, Sir Walter Ogilvy of Achieving was granted licence by King James II to add to the strengthening of the fortification of Castle Findlater. The castle rock sits 50 feet below the level of the main cliffland from which it is reached. It's surrounded by steep cliffs reaching a height of 90 foot. In two places the rock is cut across, each gap having once been spanned by a bridge. Access to the castle was restricted to foot traffic. The main castle building is on a palace plain built against the west side of the rock. The main floor level with the summit of the rock and raised above two tiers of the vaulted structure. So that castle has been derelict since the mid-1600s. This is a Findlater dovecote, dovecote. And what you see in front of you are nesting boxes. So I assume it's birds, because they're a bit too big to be bees. Wow, and this has been here as well since the 16th century. Wow, look at all that, guys. Wow.
You're so nosy, Billy. So
There it goes. Oh, sorry about that, there's a bar in the way. Yeah, look at that, goes right up there.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a ladder going up in the middle, look. Wow, I don't know if you can read that plaque. Just asked Bob on ChatGTP what a dovecote is, and it was used to house pigeons and doves. So I suppose that's how they communicated back in the day. But that has been stood for a long time. So there you go, now you know what a dovecote is, if I'm saying it right. So I'll catch you in a bit, stand by.
A few moments later.
We've come literally 2 minutes down the road and found this gem of a beach. Look at that. Let's turn you around. Look at that, sand dunes and beach. Brought the dogs with us, look, because they love a beach, the girls do. Yeah, look at this. Golden sand. Lovely jubbly. Little caravan site over to the right there. And look at this. And there's some sea caves over there, but the tide's in too far, so we can't go and visit them. Imagine living in just there, look. Oh, I'd love that, man, just living there with this right on your doorstep. Hey, who'd have thought Scotland had Scotland, to be fair, has got some brilliant beaches. Look, and even Amanda's got out the van. And there's Poppy, look, running along. Go on in, girls. Two dogs, they come alive when they get on the beach. Even Lily, bless her little heart, who's not with us this trip. She loves the beach as well, because you can actually walk on a beach because it don't hurt her poor little arthritic feet. Right, I'll see you in a bit, stand by.